end the weekend. They are my first guest here in Big FM. धुन बदल के तो देखो हम लोग बात कर रहे हैं. I have the very beautiful Rubina and उनके पति परमेश्वर, the better half, and the very handsome. जब शादी हुई थी तो I think girls cried on their own कि रुबीना की शादी अभिनव की शादी होगी and then रुबीना की शादी होगी. So this very beautiful, handsome and the it couple, I would say. आज के इसके Abhinav and Rubina is with me in the studio. Welcome guys, how are you?
Fantastic.
Amazing day.
And it's not been a year that you guys have gotten married now?
7 months.
7 months.
How does it
feel? महीने ना?
Oh yes.
Abhinav, are you keeping a track of it?
Yeah.
Because I keep on asking him.
Yeah.
So Rubina से हमें tips उस बारे में लेने पड़ेंगे. But talking about it, how has the journey been like?
It's beautiful. People keep asking me like, how's life after marriage? And I keep telling them it's just like life. So I don't see any change, just that like, I'm a little more responsible now. Earlier I wasn't. So yeah. Otherwise it's just like, the way we were before marriage. So there's hardly any difference.
Oh, yes.
What was your courtship, Rubina, before marriage?
3 years and 10 months.
Were you guys into a live-in relationship then?
Yes, we
Yes.
So talking about that,
Which my parents don't know about.
Oh,
But now they do.
should we not talk about it? Or
No,
now it's
go
fine?
ahead.
Now
That's
it's fine. Also, talking about live-in relationship, usually people get very exhausted जब live-in relationship में रहते हैं. We have seen 80% relationships मेरे हिसाब से जितना I have read, they go kaput शादी से पहले if you're into a live-in or something, because living with somebody is an absolutely different ballgame.
Correct.
Hygiene levels, mood swings,
Absolutely.
your own stress and pressure. 3 saal you guys were together. What is your tip for people who are just getting into live-in relationships? What was the difficulties that you guys faced? How you overcame it? Like the entire journey, if you could tell.
Okay, so we were in a courtship for,
We were in a live-in briefly.
Yeah, so a year of a live-in. A year before that was an acceptance, and 9 months was my chasing him. So I calculate that as a 3 years and 10 months of my so-called courtship in the head. So the live-in was for a year. Of course, yes, you get acquainted to a lot many different weird things when you start living together. But I find it as the beauty that you see in the other person. We have different conditioning, we have different backgrounds, we have different personalities. When you have to enter into being with someone, you have to enter with an acknowledgement that difference would happen. How you embrace those difference is how you're going to change the course of your journey ahead with that person. So I think you have to be prepared that things will not be as you decide in your head or the way you want to, because you can't change your partner. And I think the most lively thing about being together is you to understand that there are going to be very different aspects, and how you keep up with them is the challenge, and that challenge is something that keeps the relationship.
So long story short, it's about sacrifice, which we do selectively. Like suppose we have a business we are running and we say the customer is God, and something, if we get an unreasonable customer, we say let it be, man, let it be, let's not. So we sacrifice something, right? We sacrifice our ego, we sacrifice our principles for him. Same applies to every aspect of life. Even when you're in a live-in, or the courtship is going on, you have to sacrifice. It's like it's a very universal thing. So if you can sacrifice, yes, the relation will go on.
So did that live-in kind of help post the marriage? Because
Yes,
you were
it did.
acquainted?
Yes, it did.
A lot.
Yeah.
A lot, yes, I would say.
So are you like all pro, we should try live-in in a relationship?
Absolutely.
Yes.
Absolutely.
I don't know. I mean, the word itself, live-in, it just gives jitter to, I think, a
Lot of people.
Lot of people. But for us, it is, if you are committed to someone in your head, in your heart, that live-in is just a way of understanding a person close enough, to you. So there is no taboo in it, because any any form of a relationship that you start up with, you have to understand a person, and that understanding comes with the adjustment part of it. And as he said that, there have to be sacrifices in the sense, sacrifices of the negative tonation of your side.
Correct.
It can't be you sacrifice this for me. You can't ask for it.
You can't keep account of it.
Correct.
Exactly.
Yeah.
The sacrifices have to be from
You have to
your
sacrifice
own
for
end.
sacrifice.
I think we can't even call it a sacrifice. It is
an
something that you
adjust.
do.
You do
It's
it.
something
Correct.
you do so
Correct.
naturally, like when you
Yeah.
follow your passion, automatically the troubles that come with it, you're just fighting it head on.
Absolutely.
And I think that's the
See, what you truly love, you sacrifice for it.
yeah.
Your things.
I think
Yeah.
you discipline
Yeah.
yourself for
Correct.
achieving
Discipline,
it.
I think
Absolutely.
it's a right and an apt
It's
So
word.
discipline is another sacrifice. I have to get up at
Correct.
6 in the morning. Oh man, I don't feel like, but chal yaar, utna hi hai aaj.
You sacrifice parties,
sacrifice,
you
yeah,
sacrifice
correct.
your the so-called social life and everything, because you have to discipline, and you have to discipline for your partner.
And I
for
think
a
it's
better
better to
relationship.
live in because, firstly, there is no legal, stuff involved.
Yeah.
Though socially in our country it might be a taboo, but still people are changing now. There are no legal obligations. You
There
get
are
in, you
rights
don't like a
for-
person, you get away without causing, bigger taboo.
Correct.
Which eventually happens with a lot of people who get who get into an arranged marriage, things don't work out. Unfortunately, they get divorced. So it's a burden on the family, on the woman itself, and it's a taboo. It's a bigger taboo.
I
So I
agree.
think one should live in to test the waters.
That's I think very beautifully put by both of you. My one last question on this topic
Mhm.
is OCD किसको ज़्यादा है? कौन सफर करता है OCD से?
I think it's me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Especially with my equipment like laptop, my headphones,
That is
my
selective
working
love. That's
station,
not OCD.
my,
That's selective
my
love.
camera, my equipment.
camera, my equipment, my laptop, my electronics, my this have to be perfect, and that perfect thing in a perfect box kept anywhere.
That's okay.
Does
As
he
long
let you
as it's sealed.
OCD. That's not OCD.
Does he let you use it?
Huh?
Does he let you use his gadgets?
Matlab, this is my bottle. This is my glass of water. It cannot even cross this area of his electronics.
Obviously, you cannot
equipment.
fool around with a laptop on which you're working.
But I'm just crossing with a glass of water. I have
And
to go
50%
there.
of the times I'm editing her videos. So I
And-
tell her, don't move around with a glass of
so
water
it's
or
like
coffee. Don't spill on my laptop.
50 to 100 meters, you're not even in and around. I said the moisture will not just come and get into your electronics. He's that possessive about his stuff, but it's absolutely okay. But we do not call it an OCD. So I would say I have an OCD of keeping things like tidy
No, you
in
don't.
place.
Should I take a picture of your wardrobe and show it to them?
Selective, yeah,
In
that's why I
place,
said
nothing is
selective
in
now.
place.
That's why I said
There are like
selective.
5,000 clothes and she doesn't know where
Listen,
to.
I'm with her. There are certain places which need to be spick and span. Certain you can still.
Correct.
Like
Correct.
you know, clothes, women wear ensembles. I mean, इसके साथ यही पहना, उसके साथ यही पहना. अब इसमें how can we just keep them like either trousers, either t-shirts,
Yeah.
either
वो ऐसा नहीं होता यार.
bermudas,
Varieties कितने हैं हमारे पास? Dresses है, skirts है,
Thank
hot
you.
pants है.
That's girl
Girl power, yeah. Come on.
वो तो है,
I mean,
वो तो है.
I'm with
I
her
agree.
on that one.
I'm with women
Absolutely
as
with her
well.
on that one. Now, talking about
Yes.
people, let me tell you that these guys are coming up with this lovely, lovely, lovely album. I'm really sorry. You got to excuse me. I still haven't got the time to watch it because I came to know last night that you guys
Yes.
are coming. So tell us about the album. How did that idea happen? And
So we call it a music travelogue.
okay,
We have been traveling a lot, and she's a very creative person. She comes up with a lot of ideas. Maybe we should do this, we should do that, and she sings well. And she conceptualized something, and I told her, let's shoot it. Then the question was how, because we were climbing, we were doing few treks up in there, and it was very difficult to get a proper crew there. So I said, don't worry about it. I know my DIY stuff. I'll make everything. I'll fit in a backpack. You make sure you can climb with the makeup on, because
Whoa.
we gotta do
Stilettos
some with the with the stilettos on. We
you
climbed.
trek in a
Yes,
stilettos?
yes. So this happened in Belitung in Indonesia. It was just me and her and one guy who was operating the drone, and we parked in a forest. She quickly changed in the forest, okay, and she put on her costume. We climbed up for half an hour. आधा घंटा था है ना?
Good trick, yeah. 40
आधा घंटा climb किया, जिसमें से little bit was little technical. Like they fixed a ladder to climb up. You can't climb up.
Okay,
So we reached up and we have taken some beautiful shots.
Wow.
So for me, the kick of co-creating, because she's creative and I know how to get things
The
done.
technical
Yeah,
stuff,
I know my
yeah.
shit, so sorry for that word, but yeah. so
See,
yeah.
I think that's how it fits, na. I always say this कि relationship ना nut और bolt की तरह होता है.
Correct.
वो जितना जो gap होता है उसमें जिस तरीके से वो screw fit होता है ना.
Absolutely.
If your relationship is like this, it's all very perfect.
Correct.
Someone should fill up for someone's weakness and someone should understand
Yes.
someone's strength.
Yes.
And I think you guys beautifully bring that across. Beautifully.
Thank you.
Rubina, I want to ask you this. ये talent कहाँ छुपा के रखा था यार? मतलब last time when you came, I didn't even know you knew how to sing, and अभी तक I think industry में किसी को नहीं पता था कि Rubina को गाना आता है.
Yes, we wanted to take everybody by surprise.
Ah.
You rightly said that, you know, when two secure individuals, they come together, they help each other grow, and that growth is what we are experiencing while coming together. He brings out the best in me, and he encourages me to strive for things that I fear.
Ah.
So that is like one of the most beautiful aspects that I am experiencing in this in this marriage, and we strongly believe that, you know, love ignites creativity.
Yeah.
Love is something.
It's a hashtag.
Yes, and
Wow.
it also is a universal language that gives you power to explore your own potentials.
True.
And that's what we thought, that why not give it a vision. I had a concept, I had a vision, and my man, he manifested that vision for me in a virtual actual world, if we say it, if that is to be, you know, put in words. And we love traveling, we are travelers. So how can we, what we see, because he's an adventurous guy, he's a backpack guy, he would reach places where not everybody can reach.
True.
And I have gotten this opportunity to see the world through his way, you
yeah.
know, and which is beautiful. The silence up there, you know, the sound of nature, the sound of that, you know, water splashing the beaches.
We
is
bust.
something
I'm
that,
not
you
all
know,
that great.
is
You know-
something that, you know, you would only know, feel, and experience when you are there with nobody around.
When somebody
Yeah,
basically
yeah.
enjoys this and brings out that.
Correct.
So I know what she's saying, you know. There are
And she
people,
keeps on bursting my bubble, like, you know, I always was this very analytical, technical guy, you know, I'm an engineer. So before we go and shoot something, everything has to be on paper. Oh, this is verse 1, 15 seconds this. And to be honest, we reach the location and I just throw it away because she comes up with something which is like, wow. And I go like, yeah, this is better. So one thing I learned from her is that you cannot keep sitting in a, you know, apartment in Malad and think this is how I'm gonna, you know, film the entire thing.
Correct.
Because once you reach the location, there are so many surprises there.
Yeah.
There's so much beauty there which takes you by surprise, and you go like, nahi yaar, camera idhar nahi, idhar chahiye.
More of this
So she goes like, don't be too analytical, relax, don't be too anal about it, and which always works.
So yeah, we just wanted to.
And
we
I
just
learned
wanted to
editing
unify
for her.
things.
She did a cover song, I shot, she and her very good friend Srishti.
Ah, yeah, of course.
Yeah.
I saw that on Big Boss.
Yes.
When you
Yeah,
guys had
yeah.
performed as well.
Correct.
Yes.
So I learned editing just for her. Otherwise, I was like, no man, this is not my cup of tea. This is too hectic. You know, there's so many timelines and all that.
Yeah.
But now I'm good at it. I love it.
Wow.
Especially I love editing her videos.
अच्छा you आप दोनों actors हो.
जी.
आप used to हो director को cut और ये बोलने का, they giving you the orders. लेकिन इस बार जब आप दोनों ये video कर रहे थे, you guys were, you know, directing each other.
Correct.
वो कैसा था? Tips थे या एकदम flawless था, seamless था? Who lost it more? Behind the scenes,
Me, obviously.
I would take that responsibility. We have difference of opinions. We have a lot of disagreements, but at the end we agree to
Not a
disagree.
lot. Like 80% everything goes according to the plan, and we both are happy. Then there are few
I
things
think,
which
yes,
we go like,
70.
nahi, aise nahi, aisa hona chahiye. Then I go like, baby, aisa hoga. Then she goes like, fine.
And
So-
what we have learned through this process also, which we are going to apply in our future as well, when one is, you know, sharing his or her vision, suggestion in any of the expertise that he is excelling or she is excelling, we acknowledge it.
कान खुले रखो, आंखें भी.
We acknowledge it, and there is the thing where I say we agree to disagree, and which works. I think in any field which has a teamwork.
True.
So respecting one's vision is very, very important. He gives me that space when it comes to exercising the music, the creativity, the costume, and the look and the feel of the song. And most of the time I keep my mouth shut when it comes to how he wants to do the taking. And that's
Because
how the team works.
Frankly, I don't understand anything about costume. I'm zero.
Oh, you don't have to say that.
Zero.
People like you shouldn't say that. At least ask girls. I mean, sorry, Rubina, but you should ask girls about that one.
I really feel proud when, women say, oh my God, Rubina, you really, really are so fortunate you married him. He's finally yours.
Married a caveman.
Okay.
No, I'll tell you what. At least we girls are lucky that girls come and say that. Boys cannot even come and say that. लड़कों का ना वो bro code होता है कि कितना भी पसंद आए एक लिमिट के बाद तो नहीं बोल सकते. At least with girls, you are so frank. Babe, you're married to this hot guy and you see him every day.
Absolutely.
And so we are lucky to have that actually.
Oh yes, absolutely.
Advantages of being a girl. Now about the video, Rubina, you should tease it for us.
Yes.
Oh yeah. So the song is Amor, which clearly is the universal love, and it is dedicated, of course, for him. Also, one very interesting thing was we had a different concept for it, and when we were there at the location, everything just changed. As he said, once you're there on the location, the beauty, the picturesque thing about a place, it just changes a lot of notions, pre-conceptualized things that you have. ऐसे ही करना है. Then you let go of that very rigid thing, and that's what happened with us. And for the song, I've written the lyrics.
Yeah, I was just going to ask that. Who wrote the song? You wrote it?
I wrote the
कहाँ
song.
से? कहाँ से इतना talent है? गा लेते हो, लिख लेते हो.
You have to
Acting
have
तो मतलब.
inspiration. I
Is
mean,
he your inspiration?
He is my inspiration.
Aww.
And trust me, in these good old 30 years of my life, and my friends have always said, Rubina, you shouldn't be singing.
Correct.
You shouldn't be singing.
It
Please,
actually
Rubina,
happened once.
please
We
do
were
not
at
sing.
the friend's place and she was singing and everybody was like, "Oh, please, tu gana mat yaar."
गाओ मत.
I'm like,
जो
one
करना
day
गाओ मत.
she's gonna sing, and people are gonna listen. This is my challenge in life, और वो होगा.
And I'm like,
Whatever said and done, everything we have done is original. It's not influenced. Oh, we pick something from somewhere and let's do it. It's pure original.
It's raw. It's organic.
It's our mind. It's our vision and our thought which we have put in it.
कौन
So please do it.
कौन से कोयले के खान में गई थी ये हीरा ढूंढने के लिए आप? कौन से कैसे पहुंच गई थी उस खान का रास्ता हम जैसी लड़कियों को भी
I'm not a
बताओ.
koila, I'm just a Punjabi. When you challenge a
You're
Punjabi,
हीरा. You're हीरा.
Oh,
हीरा
yes.
कोयले के खान में ही मिलता है ना. So you must have gone to some mine digging you in.
when you challenge a
And
Punjabi,
then
this
you
is
go.
what happens. वो बोले अब तो मैं करके दिखाऊंगा यार. अब तो देखो.
Sweet.
Yeah.
So I just had technically him who said, Rubina, you can do it and you have to do it, and we'll do it in the resources that we have. And I said, this is not possible. What I am thinking, at least I need a unit to achieve it.
Yeah.
He's like, I will make sure that whatever you are visioning it, you have it.
No, we'll have the unit when it's required.
Yeah.
But we cannot carry 40 people and they won't climb where we do. So
Yeah.
we won't get that shot. Simple.
Yeah.
True, I agree.
So
So he said, don't worry, I'm going to do the DIY. I will have all, I mean, it's amazing how he even, organizes or does his DIY for a battery packs, for his camera equipments, for his rigging.
I actually
It's
made batteries
amazing.
from the lithium 18650s to customize the batteries and make few
So
LED
then up
lights.
there, we have no electricity, no?
Yeah.
But we have those power banks that he's created himself. He's made himself, engineered himself. So we have no problem there. So
Like,
coming back to
Tala tika to your relationship now. Nazar na lage itni pyari jodi ko. But talking about the song, guys, the song is coming out on 14th of February. Where can we catch the song?
on my YouTube channel,
Which is
Rubina
in her
Dilaik.
name.
Yes, Rubina Dilaik.
Lovely.
And of course the song is Amor, and I just to give you a little.
Yes, we should tease the song, Rubina, so that curiosity is there. So there's lots to look on Valentine's Day. Don't just give your girlfriend and boyfriend roses and gifts. Please send them this song. Do watch it.
Lovely.
And it's going to be quite an inspiration because it comes from the couple who just are so much into each other, bringing out the best in each other. So go ahead, Rubina. 3, 2, 1. Tease the song now.
होना मैं चाहूँ फना, it feels like amor, 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 amor. Amor.
मैंने तो इससे ज़्यादा बार सुना है ये गाना because I was editing
I can
on the loop.
understand. Wow. And that tease totally proves कि ये ना वैसे वाले singers नहीं हैं जो वो tracks use करके या that technology use करके इन्होंने वो किया. You can sing. Who the hell said you can't sing?
Yeah. I'm gonna definitely stand in my gang of 20 people and tell them
I can sing. Thanks to Abhinav who understood
Yes,
that potential.
Absolutely.
What's next on your cards, both of you, after this song?
We have a few more projects, including a few short films.
Very nice.
Yes.
Very
And
nice.
again, totally inspired by a duo team, which is a backpack team, and is going to create something in a very resourceful way. But yes, we have.
And we'll be
these
traveling to
music
places where you cannot just say let's go there. Non-touristy places. They are like almost non-discovered by tourists. Yes, a lot of
The
people have been there.
It's one of the 1,000
Blitung,
islands in Indonesia.
We've been telling people, where did you shoot this? So we say we in Blitung. So they're like, where is that?
Yeah, where is
so that's
that?
the first question. But if you say we shot it in Karabi, people know where it is.
Yeah,
We
I
shot it in Phuket, people know. Okay. So this is what we're gonna do, like travel.
More of the non-commercial.
Correct,
areas.
correct.
So we are unifying these pictures.
That's why we call it the
places.
music travelogue.
Yeah, so it's a music travelogue.
Lovely.
Getting the passion, the love, and the excitement together on a platform is what we are looking at, and it's gonna be one of its own kind, and it's gonna be, I think,
I'm so lucky. I'm married to an actress who can walk, who can climb. Who can climb a volcano. Okay, with the makeup on and the stilettos on, and still maintain her cool and still follow directions. This is like.
Bro, that's
This is
talent.
like-
That's a
talent.
different level talent.
पहाड़न है ना?
तो डिस्क में 2 घंटे बाद जूते कहीं और होते हैं, कहीं और होते
नहीं
हैं.
डिस्क
नहीं
में
हो
तो हर
पाता.
इंसान works out nicely, but
No, the heels you can't wear after 1.5
Correct,
2 hours.
correct,
Yeah, you
yeah,
cannot
yeah.
dance in heels in a disc after 1.5 2 hours. Literally, my shoes are the lights up there.
Absolutely.
Chauथे समय हाथ में and you're walking bare feet.
that's like
So
वही ना
climbing-
कहावत नहीं है, हाथी के दांत दिखाने के और
I
खाने के और
swear.
सब दिखाने के उसको निकाल के रखो
I
और नाचो.
swear, lovely. So guys, that's Abhinav and Rubina for you. Do catch the song on YouTube, on Rubina's YouTube channel. Like I said, this Valentine's Day, don't just give flowers and gifts. Please send this song to your loved ones and express your feelings. तो शब्दों की भी जरूरत नहीं पड़ने वाली है आप लोगों को. They have done the job for you. And God bless you guys. It was lovely having you
Thank
in
you
the
so much.
studio.
Thank
What
you.
a vibrant energy that you guys throw at the universe. And we all hope अभिनव के साइड से, रुबीना के साइड से कि हमें भी ऐसे ही पार्टनर्स मिले who bring out the best in us.
Thank you.
We wish you that you get and have someone who cherishes you, and that is the beautiful gift that you can give each other by
I know.
being the wind beneath each other's wings.
Lovely. On that note, you're tuned into 92.7 Big FM. We say, धुन बदल के तो देखो.